My name is Host Eric, and I'm the host of Talking with Famous People, the internet's only YouTube channel. Curling, sadly, has been delayed due to technical maintenance. So let's jump ahead. What do you say? Jump ahead. We'll watch these commercials, and we'll see the next section. Maybe we'll get some more hot curling action. But besides hot curling action, what do we have in store for you tonight? Well, we're going to do some accomplishments. You might well wonder, what kind of accomplishments, Eric? Are they the kind of accomplishments in which we can all feel proud? Well, yeah, sort of. No, I just picked a random picture to be the to be the thumbnail. That's all. Gyalt, you have indeed arrived. You've arrived at the land of accomplishments. A place where I do things, Rachel does things, Rachel and I do things together. Can we give it about 10 or 15 minutes before we do the bed?
Okay.
Because the phone needs to be charged for a little while.
Oh, okay. Sure, sure.
Then I'll be able to unplug it and go up there.
What?
So then I'll be able to unplug it and take it with me and go up there.
Okay.
So the phone does charge pretty quickly. That's nice. I didn't notice until I about to start streaming that I was at 20%. I could have, should have, would have. Uh, Obviously, had I known. Had I known the horror. So anyway, we're watching the MD round robin. I think that's basically the qualifying preliminaries for curling. We're watching a couple of what I assume are powerhouse curling nations, Great Britain and Norway. Been meaning to get back to learning the Bevy game engine, which is a game engine that comes as a package for the Rust language. Well, instead of doing that, you've elected to talk about doing it. There's a problem I have as well. I understand the challenge of actually doing things. Norway is currently leading the B group, I guess, the B matchup against Norway. Norway is leading 1-0. And it looks like we're going to get right back into some hot curling action here. Hello, Too Cool for School. Why would a man at your age do a live on YouTube? Well, I've been doing them for quite a long time. I don't understand what my age has to do with it. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years now. And I enjoy doing live streams, I guess primarily to socialize with people who are regulars around here, you know.
I think it's a good way to socialize.
I think so too. My wife and I live out here in the woods, but even when we lived in Los Angeles, I spent a lot of time live streaming. Ever thought about getting a job? Yeah, I think about it fairly often, actually. How about you? I'm assuming you already have a job. Kindness is the highest level of wisdom. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you necessarily there. Uh, I know that unkindness perpetrated by a person, if they're a decent person anywhere, will come to haunt them. Do I have kids? Yeah, I have one kid. She lives in Los Angeles. She's an adult. Nah, what? What is your most intense memory of the American Civil War? That has to be the Battle of Gettysburg. I like that question though. In truth, there are not any surviving people, veterans of the Civil War. We do have some surviving World War II veterans out there. But when did the last Civil War veteran die? I'm going to Google that. When did the last civil 1956, aged 106. Albert Henry Woolson was the last surviving verified veteran of the American Civil War. (1956). Although not a veteran herself, Irene Triplett, the daughter of a Civil War veteran, was the last person to receive a Civil War pension, and she died in 2020.
Wow.
Can you imagine? It's 2019. You go to cash your check from your Civil War pension? That's crazy. That's some
Feels
wild
so
stuff.
American. Like, thank you.
What?
I'd be like, thank you. My great.
No, she was the daughter of a Civil War veteran.
Oh, that's so crazy! Wow.
He must have
Good
had
for
her.
her. She lived a long life, and he had her set up.
I mean, he must have had her super late in life, you know?
He must have.
If she lived to 2020, he must have had her like in 1920 or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
At the
Remember
age of-
when all those like older guys were getting with like younger girls?
At the age of 80 something.
Yeah.
He was still not shooting blanks, you know? Honestly, was the USA better overall now or when I was young? It's a mixed bag, you know? The world is better now because of the internet, the ability to communicate over long periods, I mean, over long distances, and to communicate in a variety of different ways like this. It essentially, since I was born, has come into existence the ecosystem for metaphysical stuff or just communicative world, which is the internet. Prior to which it was like libraries were a poor substitute for the internet, obviously. But on the other hand, um, now currently in the post-COVID world, you know, things are super expensive that used to be super cheap, and it's harder to get by and maintain a decent standard of living and all that stuff now than it used to be. I was craving food, drugs, and booze earlier, but I'm going through a lot of coffee now. That's very poetic of you, Gil. President Tyler's grandson just died last year in 2025. Really? We never held China accountable for COVID. We never held ourselves accountable for COVID alarmism. I've been shooting blanks for a while now, camping accident in my 20s. Well, you know, that's not that's not all bad if the only consequence of that is you like gave yourself a surgical vasectomy while camping accidentally.
Ooh, that doesn't sound great.
No, it
Wait,
doesn't.
what? How
Uh,
does something have to like impale you?
I mean, I don't even want to know details, but you
Oh.
can see right there where it
Oh,
says.
I didn't read it. Oh, I see.
It wasn't just liberal people. There were people on all sides of the issue who were wrong. I was not. And Trump did try to support the generally correct side of things, but he did not provide any good reasons why we should listen to him. I provided good reasons at the time why we should listen to me. Camping is cool until you have to shit in the woods and don't have any way to shower. Fair enough. So, I'm going to give this another 4 to 5 minutes here on the live stream plugged in before we're going to venture upstairs to get the bed ready for Cameron. Rachel's done the laundry. She's done the sheets and the laundry and the pillowcases and so forth. We need to put them onto the bed. And we'll go upstairs and do that in a minute or two here. In case you're wondering,
Norway seems to be kicking butt.
I mean, Norway is up 1-0, but I have no way of knowing looking at that, like, who's doing better, right? Like, do you?
No.
Hello there, Jar Choco. All right, I guess we're ready to go on up. We're ready to go on up and do some accomplishments. Like when I look,
I don't know what that means.
I have no idea who's doing better.
I don't either.
I'd have to be listening to the sound of it, I guess. Okay, Jar Chew sounds like Jar Jar Banks having to sneeze. All right, are you ready to do some accomplishments? If so, come with me. Let's get the lights on. We're going to go upstairs and we're going to do some accomplishments. Oh, I need to get that vacuum. I should bring the vacuum up here. But what's this? Trash?
Yeah.
It's light trash, huh?
Yeah. I emptied it out from the bathroom, so it's
Cool.
just fresh. Oh, I have to do that for this one too.
What's this? These bags right there.
Oh, I forgot them.
Those are more things we're supposed to give away?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can put those in your room.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do we have here in the guest room?
So there's
Well, as you see,
flat sheet, fitted sheet.
I was actually just talking to the stream, but thank you. Well, you see, we got some pillows. We've got some pillowcases. So I'm going to begin this job by putting the pillow into the pillowcase. There. Now it's got a nice clean pillowcase on it. And guess this is the other pillowcase. It doesn't match.
Yeah.
That's fine. It doesn't need to match. All right, I think I have it inside out. All right. We're going to put this pillow right in here. Nice and clean. Got these pillows. Let's put those on the chair over there. We'll put this. Put that stuff right over here. Okay. Is this the first sheet that goes on the bed?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the wrong way. This maybe?
No. Because this corner. This is a corner.
Okay, and I guess this is a corner? Does it go with the
What the
ceiling?
heck? This is why I needed your help. Okay, so we have a corner and here's a corner. So here, wait.
What makes something a corner?
There's like a little sewing part. And it makes like
Where this is?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is a corner.
Yeah.
And this is a corner.
Yep. We did it.
Should we move your purses?
Well, I like to keep them there because that's actually not screwed to the. Yeah, so I keep it from like the hitting the.
Hitting the walls?
Yeah.
Why do we even have this thing then?
For show.
Just for show? We should just take it away.
We probably should.
Well, we're not going to do that right now.
Okay. So, if we want to be proper, there's like a sewn part that goes at the top. Usually. I don't know.
Like this part?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is at the top.
That seems odd.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right.
Now let's fold
You
it
turn
back
it
a little
down.
bit
Yeah.
and pull this up a little bit.
Okay.
There. And then this will go over here. How far down do we go on that side?
Like to basically the floor.
Okay. It needs to be pulled this way a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna get the.
tuck
That's
it in.
good. No, that's good. That's good. If he wants to, I mean, I don't know. I never tuck it in, but probably the hotel would. If you wanted to go fancy, we can.
Well, I don't know if we're that fancy. Okay. Put this one next.
Yeah. Oh no.
Looks dirty from the cat.
Yeah.
You want to wash it?
Yeah. I really don't wanna.
Okay. What about that one?
This could be washed too. Why
All right,
not?
let's wash them both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good doing though so far. Thank you for your help.
My pleasure. We got some more trash here, and we got some more doing to do. I need to get the trash cans in from the street. I also need to get dinner started. So we're really gonna do some accomplishments today.
We really are. Like you weren't joking.
All right, I'll get dinner started. Then I'll get the trash cans. I didn't skip class. I transferred myself to the nearest restaurant for educational purposes. Fair enough. That seems very believable to me. Alright, so we're getting started on dinner. First thing we need to do is prepare the rice pot. So I'm having the same thing I made myself last night, which is spam and broccoli and rice. This time Rachel's having some too. Alright, so we're cleaning the rice pot like McClean the rice guy.
So like add to our list, I'm doing the laundry in 2 batches because I couldn't fit it all in one.
Sounds good. 2-batch laundry. It's the hot new trend around here. What's for dinner? We're having rice and broccoli and spam. Got the rice right here. Sometimes called the bread of the East.
Gave you a pickle and cheese.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Alright, that's 1 cup of rice. Now we need to put 2 cups of water. That's a cup of water uno and cup of water dos. Okay. Now, you get this bad boy, rinse it off. not dirty. I used to use it to stir the Spam last night. So, just needs a little rinse. Now we're going to mush around the rice to make it all go flat and even on the ground of the pot. Now we're going to put this over here.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Rachel's going to feed the PO. Oops, I forgot. 8 minutes on the clock. Alright, when that 8 minutes is up, then the rice will go to its next stage of development. Right now, I'm going to clean out this pan.
Can I have, you can take a majority of the Spam. I only want like,
Alright, you can have the butter.
thanks. Okay, I'm gonna do the trash calendar.
Alright, I'm going to get the trash can.
Okay. So when did it come? Monday the 2nd.
Well, Monday, the one that just passed, that was trash day.
Is that the one that just passed? Yes, right?
Yeah. Okay, now this pan is ready. Now I'm also going to need to get out a boiling pot for the water. This one goes on that one. And this one goes on this one, I think. Maybe I have it backwards. No, that's right. It doesn't go on here very well, but it's supposed to, I guess, go on there. Yeah, well, that's the only other choice. Must be it. Okay. Now we're going to put some water in here. We don't need a ton of water in here. We're just going to be using it for steaming. So, when the time comes, we'll boil this back pot here. Get ready for the steaming. In the intervening 5 minutes, let's go ahead and take advantage of this time window. And we will get the trash cans from the street. There will be soy sauce, lifetime listener. What is Spam? It's like ham, basically. Spam is salty. It's made out of pork. It's everything you want. Sure.
So far, what's July?
2, 16, 2, 16, 30. 13, 27. 11, 25. 8, 22. Yeah, this one should be. What? 20. Yeah, that's right. 6, 20. That's right.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Hello. Hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? I'm in here. Jonna BBO. I'm here, and I'm proud to be here, representing the Strauss family in Mariposa County, California. I'm here. I think I'm going to turn off the curling because it's not that interesting, really. I think I'm going to turn on the hockey game. Which in theory should be more interesting. 0-0 is the score between the San Jose Sharks and the Colorado Avalanches. Avalanche in the park. I think it was the 4th of July. You can't eat spam, huh? Sorry to hear that. That makes you part of a group of people I like to call the sad people. I'm going to leave this door open while I stand out here and smoke. Actually, I could go smoke on the other side. I want to hear when the timer goes off. I'll bring my glasses. I'll bring my coffee. Get my cigarillo. And we're off. We're off to eat some gizzards. Some wonderful gizzards to eat.
Okay, I think I'm done with it.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
You're a real winner in the game of life.
Can you check it though too? Because
Okay. Twentieth, 3rd, 17th, 31st, 7th, 21st, yeah, 5th, 19th, 2nd, 16:30, 7:21. That's right.
okay, cool.
You got it.
Thanks.
Like you're some kind of calendar master.
Smells like rice in here. You know that they call that the bread of the East.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting more coffee. This stuff is going to be super hot because it was already warm when I put it in there and I forgot about it. It's going to be like super heated.
Oh no!
So this might,
I'm so sorry. That's the second hot coffee of the
this might
day.
explode. Let's see. No, okay, it wasn't quite that hot.
That's good.
It's fine. I have perfect means to cool it down regardless. Because today we got more Holf and Holf.
They had, oh man, I should have, the margin of difference was like $1 or $2, but they had Paul Newman like limeade on sale, and I wanted to get it. But I wanted to, but it was all the way back. I couldn't reach it even with my tippy toes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I could have asked you to get it, but I forgot.
It's fine. Okay, so I've got this coffee. It's an excellent temperature.
Oh, good.
Thanks to a little Half and Half. Knock, knock. It's the government. We heard you have a stock of fried mozzarella cheese. Regular Spam has 790 milligrams of salt for 2 ounces. Cool. I'll get my daily allotment of salt, I guess. Rachel's been negotiating with me to eat all the broccoli herself.
What?
I said, Rachel's been negotiating with me to eat all the broccoli herself.
No, I mean.
So I will just have the Spam tonight. No, you can have the broccoli.
What?
If you're not gonna have the
Have
Spam,
any of the broccoli?
I'll have a piece or two of it, but you can.
And I'll
have
have
the
some
majority.
of the Spam.
Okay, all right, okay.
I just feel like having a smaller amount. I'm sorry
That
to make
is
it
fine.
difficult.
No, you're not being difficult. So still 0-0 in the hockey game.
Oh.
The Sharks are being outshot by the Avalanche 7-2. That's not usually a good sign. But those things can be misleading sometimes, you know.
They can be. But you're not wrong.
Mm-hmm. So today's kind of a big day. It's the last day that we're renting the neighbor's car.
It hasn't hit me yet.
Cameron's coming up tomorrow, and we're gonna spend the weekend with him. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, probably Monday night as well. So I asked him if he could go back. We could go back like after 9 a.m. on Monday. So.
Did he say what time he's going to be arriving?
Tomorrow, no. But I'm sure he'll give us an update when he leaves.
Okay.
You know, as he usually does.
Because what time is it? Because if the dryer isn't done by like, it might be done by like 11 tonight.
That's fine. We'll probably be up there anyway.
Okay.
So the hockey game is going to commercials. Still all tied up. Apparently being played in Colorado. So puts the Sharks at a little bit more of a disadvantage. We're kind of in a lull right now before we get a major sports cycle, which includes, of course, the Olympics, but goes up into the basketball tournament and the beginning of baseball season. I saw they had the date up for the first preseason baseball game on ESPN. I forget when it was. I think it was the end of February, maybe. Beginning of March, something like that.
For what?
First preseason baseball game.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Wow. I feel like it just ended.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna go grab the trash cans if we need to get down here. So I'm just gonna leave you watching, waiting, looking into the darkness, waiting for me to return.
Are you gonna be able to see?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now let's take this trash can over to the other side. I like to have a trash can over here by the kitchen. Okay. I'll also keep a trash can over here. And then I'll put the other two on the deck. Or actually, I'll fill those up with. Well, I'll put them on the deck for right now. We're back inside. Before I start doing all that, though, I need to get going on this. We're going to boil up that water in the back there. I'm going to chop up the broccoli to prepare that for steaming. Let me just clean out this counter a little bit. There we go, it's a little better. Okay, now I'll just set this down here. I'll get out the broccoli and we'll chop some broccoli. just like the song says. These bags here are biodegradable, so I'll put the leftover bits of broccoli into this bag and throw it in the compost pile. Rinse that off. And we'll just chop off these florets, as they're called. I didn't name them that. They're not really little flowers. But I guess it's as good a name as any for them.
I think you're a sweet baby Jane.
Thanks, darling. Likewise.
Thanks.
We'll just pull these ones apart here. There. Now we can put these into this. There. Okay. We've completed that part. Now, let's go toss this in the compost pile. I can see fine out here because the light from the kitchen comes shining through. As you can see. I need to turn that compost pile. Add some water. But, you know, it's doing fine. Okay, we've got a little more chopping here to do. As I have the other half of last night's Spam right here and ready to go. Alright, so the Spam, we'll just chop it in half. Chop it in quarters. Do some slices like that. And once we have it all chopped like that, then we're going to chop it in half again. To make kind of like cubes, more like rectangle cubes, whatever those things are called. Okay. Then we can put this into here. But first, let's turn this on. And let's put a little bit of olive oil. Put a little bit of olive oil into there. I'm going to put a little bit of wine too. Because I'm trying to not have the Spam burn. Let that heat up a bit. How's our boiling water doing? It's not boiling yet. So we just let this pan heat up nice and hot. And we're going to add a little bit of these chopped onions in here too. Those are good, those add some flavor. You want a closer look? Is that what you're saying? Let that go for a minute or two. Got a little ways to go, unfortunately. The chopped onions really make that smell delicious. I'm gonna turn chopped onions, like the dried ones.
Oh, but still, that's something, you know? You like onions.
We do. I still can't fucking figure out this thing at the bottom. I've lived here for such a long time now. I still can't figure out which thing to turn.
That's really the ball.
Spam is a bit of a Hawaiian delicacy. That's true. I'm gonna get a beverage. Let me plug this in a bit. Highland Dix kit. And Dr. Red Tuck says, don't forget to season the broccoli. We do season it with soy sauce usually. And or teriyaki sauce. Yeah, Rachel likes teriyaki sauce. I used some of that last night and I enjoyed it.
Which one?
The Fuller bottle? The blue one?
Oh, the blue one? That's the Korean one.
Oh.
It's a little bit spicier, I noticed. I like it though. It's sweet and spicy.
Maybe I'm not sure which one I used. Let me get a beverage.
7-Up with some of that pineapple would be good.
7-Up. Oh yeah,
And
sure.
that
Yeah,
pineapple.
probably. Probably better than just drinking it straight.
Yeah.
So the Avalanche have a power play right now, towards the end of the first period. A power play, which of course the Sharks are attempting to kill. That's what they say in hockey. Today, when we were going to the store, Jared, the neighbor, was playing Here, There, and Everywhere by the Beatles. And I said, I guess we were driving away, I started to hear Yellow Submarine. And I was like, is Yellow Submarine the song that comes after Here, There, and Everywhere? And we asked AI, and it said no. It's in fact the song that comes after Here, There, and Everywhere is Good Day Sunshine. But then we actually looked up the discography of it directly, and the AI was wrong. I was right. In fact, Yellow Submarine comes after Here, There, and Everywhere on Revolver.
Because your SI is just so good.
I mean, that's just like power of repeated association, right?
Yeah,
You hear one
yes.
song, then you hear the next one on the album over and over again. It's really dark out there, man. What if there's a bear? Bears generally stay away from people around here. I'd be more worried about a mountain lion, frankly.
Then
A bear.
mm.
Broccoli reminds Teabag of Chia Pets. A little bit. Well, the power play is over. Avalanche is still trying to get in the score here before the half. This Sharks goalkeeper corrals the puck with 6.3 seconds left in the half. I mean, in the period, sorry. This is hockey. There's 3 periods. Oh, I did get myself a drink. I just put it down here. So, in just a couple of minutes, that rice is going to beep. At which point I will turn it off.
I don't know if it's the same problem. Oh, cool. Thank you. I'll open it.
Oh, you want to take off the paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Here.
Thank you for your help.
No problem.
Walk away instead is good to know.
Alright, if I see a mountain lion. I'm not so worried about what happens if I see a mountain lion as what happens if I don't see the mountain lion. Then they might just jump on you, you know. Although I'm a pretty tall drink of water, so.
You are.
I look less like prey than a lot of people, maybe. Here you go.
Prey, I think.
Yeah, you might look a little bit like prey.
I don't know.
But hopefully you're walking next to me, and 2 of us together, that's going to be a daunting task for a mountain lion, I think.
Jimmy's.
Yeah. Capito's got what Rachel calls the zoomies. Never heard the term before you used it. Okay. So, end of the first period means we've got a fair amount of nonsense to wade through here. Separate views. Let's see what else I might have on in the other tab. Oh, I wanted to also search up Naked and Afraid and find out when the new episode's coming out. I think it's the 7th or the 12th. But obviously I'm pretty excited about that.
Me too.
February 10th.
10th.
Oh, it's right in the middle.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think since the hockey game's on intermission, though, maybe I'll put on an episode of this. Like perhaps like Hit by Hippos. Put it on muted in the background. Put the CCs on.
This is quite refreshing.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks.
Now let me put this here and split tab like this, and yeah, so we will stream at least through the end of dinner.
Like
Oh, this is that girl's girlfriend.
you love that girl.
Yeah, I don't love that girl.
No, you don't.
Maybe her girlfriend is less annoying than she is, though.
Oh, she's doing it with her girlfriend?
No, her girlfriend. That girl's girlfriend is in the show, not that girl.
Oh.
She was inspired by that girl.
I've never seen this one.
Well, let's find out. Let's see if they get eaten by hippos. Hippos don't eat people, Eric. Oh, technicalities, schmechnicalities.
They caused so many deaths, so they always talk about it.
Yeah. If you want to die in Africa by animal attack, your best bet is hippo.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
This guy.
So you know how like kissing scenes
make me feel shy?
Yes.
Yes.
Butt cheeks make me feel a little shy.
Butt cheeks don't really make me feel too shy.
They don't?
Well, for one thing, they only even, they don't stay clean butt cheeks for long.
Okay, that's fair.
They get pretty filthy pretty fast, and it's like...
I know, but I just...
You get pretty normalized to the... I don't know, maybe it's just this show. Because there's nothing inherently intimate about butt cheeks, unlike kissing.
Okay, alright. Well, oh my god. I know, but it's just like...
I don't care what my partner's skills are, I just want them to have the proper mindset that you need in survival. Hippos seem very nice, says Teabag. Maybe you should join the Hippo Advisory Board.
If you watch enough Naked and Afraid, you'll know that hippos are like the leading cause of death in Africa, I think.
Yeah. You also learn a lot about the deadly fertile ants.
Yes, the deadly fertile ants. Also, like, you'll get very frustrated creating a fire, even if you have a flint and have used flints before and been successful.
It's just so wet in here. It's just so wet in this jungle. All right, now it's time to steam the broccoli.
Woo! How many minutes again?
I'm gonna do 7. I did 6 or 7. I did 7 last night and I felt like it still wasn't steamed enough, but I'll do 7 again.
Okay.
Okay. This one must have just beeped, I guess. So let that go for 7 minutes. In about 3 or 4 minutes, we'll heat that up again. And in the meantime, we'll watch another episode of Filthy Butt Cheeks, also known as Naked and Afraid. I don't know, maybe I might drink some of this. Hopefully that's not too much. Hopefully I don't get like anxiety. Hi Alex, hold fast. But you know, I feel pretty pretty mentally stout right now. So I'm pretty sure your wife is super excited for you to be out here. Oh yeah, I can't go home, man, without finishing this. She finished it. Well, the other guy, he is a fan turned survivalist. The dog show was pretty funny the other night. Well, thanks, Alex Holdfast. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it too.
What did you guys enjoy?
The dog show the other day.
Oh, yeah.
So
We're dog show enthusiasts.
I finished one of those things that you had out there.
Oh, you did the vanilla one, huh?
Yeah.
How was it raw?
It was fine. You know, I hope it doesn't prove to be too much.
I hope so too.
But I think it should be fine. Seeing how you react to the stuff suggests the amount I took would be about like a little less than half of St. Ides bottle, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my head's feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty with it. I love myself. Thank God I'm alive.
I love you, and I'm glad you're alive too.
Better than the alternative.
Oh, I don't want that.
Right.
Do we need to get you some more?
No, I got another tube right there.
Oh, cool. Got a backup?
Yeah. They're running to the pond. Hey guys, Unc hit a bowl with me. Yeah, alright. Sure. Assuming I'm Unc. I had some edibles earlier and sleep. It was good. That is a good outcome for edibles. Edibles actually interfere with my ability to sleep sometimes.
Makes me sleep usually. Usually. Like I could concentrate. More concentrated.
Yeah. Our preferred brand is St. Ides, and the little bottles, the size of these little bottles are like one of those is supposedly 100 milligrams, but it's the same strength as one of these is 250 milligrams. So obviously that brand is preferable. St. Ides, they come in 3 different sizes of St. Ides. They come in this size. This isn't St. Ides, but this is the size for the St. Ides of this size is 150. The this one is called High Power. This is 250, but one St. Ides little bottle of 100 is as strong as one full bottle of this at 250.
So far, they're killing it. They
already
got
got a fire?
Yeah.
She's crying for happiness. All right.
Do you practice being naked before going on the show?
There's not a lot of places to practice being naked outside, but
maybe inside, like, do you, I don't know, like, how do you, like, some people you can tell they have craft skills and also aren't comfortable being naked because they end up making like bras or like a thing for themselves.
Yeah.
But like most, I would say majority of people are just like okay with being naked. Like I would be so like.
Yeah, I'd be covering myself a lot, I'm sure. I have been saying that for over a year. My old name was Jay Turnbill. I remember you. Yeah.
You do.
You hear who won the dog show? Winners from California. I did not know that,
no.
Dr. Red Taco. We didn't end up watching day 2 of it. Okay, broccoli's done. Now we can begin to serve. You just need to heat up the pan a little bit more. So while the pan's heating up, get Rachel prefers bowl. So we get the bowls.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
That's fine.
What's your cooking show called?
Cooking with Eric.
Cooking with Eric.
It's a very simple name.
I like it. I like it though. What would you say is like what separates your cooking from other cooking shows?
I only know how to cook 3 things.
Oh, oh yeah?
Yeah. That's the gimmick of my cooking show. Let me put in a little bit more of this. Just let that cook up. We'll get these take fewer broccoli and also more spinach.
Remember, guys, this cake when the rice gets stuck to the bottom of the pot.
It's kind of inevitable. You want it cooked enough, the top part, you know. Alright. Let's clean off this. Rice scooper, put that back. Alright, now I'm gonna get damn it. Oh, I guess Rachel already got it. You already got the sauce?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I just need a couple of spoons or forks. Okay, did a pretty good job of cleaning up. Do a little initial pre-cleanup, prenup. You might call it like, but not like the kind for marriage. It's a portmanteau of pre and cleanup. Everybody loves a portmanteau. Okay, I'm gonna go here with a mixed bag of things. I'm gonna start with a little soy sauce, as per yeah. And then I'm going to get a little bit of this. Shake up a bit, and then we're going to pour a little bit. Not too much. A Doberman named Penny won in Best in Show, huh?
Mm.
Cool. Doberman. Mmm. What do you think about the steaming on the broccoli? Is that the right amount?
Oh, I think so, yeah. Mm-hmm. Just right.
That's 7 minutes.
Perfect.
Lady Pants here is fortifying the shelters, keep you up to date as to what's going on Naked and Afraid.
Okay.
Now she's got a massive cut on her foot. It's deep. And that doesn't bode well. Well, the thing is, if you Google it, it recommends steaming it for 5 minutes. That might be fine at sea level. I'm not sure if it's a height thing or whatever. We're at 4,100 feet, so things take a little longer. But like, if this were at 8 minutes, I wouldn't hate it either. It's at 7 and it's still a little crunchy, but not too much. When you do it like I say at 5 minutes, it's like super raw. This is satisfying.
It is satisfying. Thank you very much.
The people on Naked and Afraid, they're not eating it. They say they want a fish tomorrow. Let's hope they get one. Hello there. How am I? I'm doing fine. I'm just having some delicious dinner. How about you, Putnam here? Putnam. Put name here, hold my doodle.
No, ew.
Put name here, hold my doodle.
Her cut is pretty bad. Ah.
Yeah, I saw it. No, I'm not looking. You just got home from work, packed a bowl, and you're watching some YouTube. Well, welcome. We're basically doing the same thing, except we're watching Naked and Afraid instead of YouTube. I was gonna say, looks like YouTube in the tab, but looking at the tab now, it seems like this one looks a little different than this one.
She's having F5. She's putting herself in her girlfriend's shoes.
I don't think she'd be proud of me if I quit. So, I'm gonna stay here, naked, in Africa. You accomplished this comment. You may add it to our list of less accomplishment dues. Sounds good. Thank you. We've already accomplished a lot. We've got the bed made up.
Halfway.
Oh yeah. Brought the trash cans in. I still need to take some trash out to the trash cans now.
Who do you think is gonna like dominate? I don't know how like.
You rock and roll, Teabag. You rock and roll. Um, you wonder what?
If like U.S. is favored, or like if there's a country that usually does well in the Winter Olympics.
Well, in general, I think the U.S. doesn't do as well in the Winter Olympics as they do in the summer.
I'd agree with that. For sure.
Because everyone everywhere has summer, but not everyone everywhere has snow and ice.
True.
Yeah.
So true. Cause like the Winter Olympics hasn't even been around that long.
Really?
Yeah, like my parents told me that there wasn't always a Winter Olympics. Like it's fairly modern. Like we could Gemini it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just it's younger. It's definitely younger.
No, we have not. I mean, yes, I remade a mess in the kitchen that I cleaned up in order to cook dinner, but we are overall making progress. Well, the guy finally caught a fish. It's a little baby catfish. Well, here's another one. Got a second catfish. Oh, 4. One of them's not a catfish, though. One of them's some other kind of fish. That's another one of those other kind of fish. You got a lot of fish.
I like your way.
Thank you, beautiful.
You're welcome. Wow, he did well.
That's a lot
Wow.
of fish. They seem to be enjoying their food.
Yeah, they must.
So with a herpetologist on it, which is an expert on snakes or lizards or both or something. And they were really hungry and they found a big ass turtle in the jungle, but he just couldn't bring himself to kill it. I'm glad he didn't too. It was a beautiful looking turtle. It probably made me think, oh boy, he's not going to make it to the end. Mm-hmm. I'm saying right now, hippos are highly territorial. Wind spread can run at speed of 20 miles an hour.
Like we should.
Mm. This meal here is a meal fit for the king of France.
Yes. Oh my gosh, why is he crying?
Who?
Trouble.
I didn't hear him.
Meow. See.
Hmm. Well, shockingly good. That blue teriyaki sauce is super delicious.
Right? It's a nice little something different.
Yeah. Sometimes I think teriyaki sauce can be too sweet, but not this one.
That one's different. It's like I said, like the Korean, so
Yeah.
Korean barbecue.
So I don't know the brand. I don't have it here with next to me right now
It's
anymore.
Kikkoman.
But Kikkoman brand Korean barbecue.
Teriyaki.
Korean teriyaki.
Korean barbecue. Yeah.
Mm. I highly recommend it. Go get yourself. Go to the store. You deserve a treat. Go treat yourself to some of this Kikkoman brand Takumi teriyaki sauce Korean barbecue. Good stuff. With other teriyaki sauces that we've gotten in the past, I generally find I prefer it with just soy sauce, but that stuff's good.
We'll get it again.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of watching earlier a video on psychology of Gen X.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't get very far in it, but
What is the psychology of?
well, they predicate a lot of their conclusions on the reality that Gen Xers spend a lot of time unsupervised. But I'm not sure how much of a difference that really makes, I guess.
It must make some sort of difference. The only time when I was really unsupervised was when I would go over to my friend Heather and Shannon's house, and they were twins of like 5 kids altogether, and their grandma used to babysit them. So like she didn't really watch them. She did, but she like, um, you know, she's grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Um. So like then it was at unsupervised, but other than that, my mom was always around, always, until we grew up, and then she started working again. I don't know how much that shapes a person.
Hmm. I guess that's what made me wonder about is like supposedly it made us self-sufficient and less likely to complain or something, but
Oh man, I do complain. I'm sorry.
I don't feel self-sufficient or likely to not complain. Maybe likely to not complain is the third slot effie thing.
Sorry if I complain.
I don't think of you as a complainer.
Thanks.
Well, see you later, boxer. Came in a boxer, but he left naked and afraid, clothed and ashamed.
Oh shit, he tapped out?
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. What happened?
He said like, I don't think I should keep putting my body through this. I might be doing damage to my body. I'm an athlete, you know.
Do you think it was a good idea?
I think he made it like 2 weeks, maybe. Which is kind of a long ways to make it and not finish. It seems like once somebody hits the 2 week mark, there. Let's see if it says what day he tapped out on. Let's see. Let's say here. It's gonna say what day it is. Day 13. Yeah, he made it almost 2 weeks. I wonder what the latest somebody's ever tapped is. Not necessarily been med tapped. It's a little less. A little less interesting, but like, did anybody tap out on day 20 because you're just like, all right, I'm sick of it?
Well, that one woman, she kept on getting dizzy when she was like walking, and they basically like
Brought the car to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't believe my body left me.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. I can't believe it left. The hippos are snarling. Well, what I'm going to do here is maybe a big pot of coffee, have a cigarette, and then I'll probably wrap this up. I do have some trash I could deal with as well. I should probably do that too while I'm still streaming. It's a beautiful day for some butt cheeks, for some butt cheeks today.
I feel like self-conscious of my butt cheeks.
Well, you have definitely nothing to be self-conscious about.
Thanks. As long as you enjoy them, that's all I care about.
Oh yeah.
She's off balance, so she's not thinking clearly. She's
Yeah.
trying to fish.
Even on your birth certificate, your doctor made a notation: butt cheeks of an angel.
Oh, thanks! You've got some great butt cheeks, too.
Thanks.
Sandy Cheeks was inspired by you.
I got my cheeks at Butt Cheek Emporium.
Oh, Butt Cheek Emporium!
Yeah.
So you chose them yourself, or did your parents choose them for you?
I've gone through several sets.
Oh, wow! I
already.
would never have known.
Yeah. Well, because I was born with the jacks for replaceable butt cheeks to make them easy to switch in and out. It's a special mutation I have as part of my evolution.
That's part of being Gen X.
Yeah.
We're so,
I evolved. I mutated some butt cheeks that are a little different than other people's.
the main difference.
All right, we got a couple bags of trash right here. Do I say, Eric, shouldn't you compact those? Well, they're not really big enough to compact. That trash compactor is really for bags of kitchen trash, primarily. It has to be like a full bag of trash for it to really meaningfully have an impact. All right, let me put these in here. Just like that. That's 2 bags of trash down, 2 to go. And then we'll be done, then what do you know? Got a couple more bags of trash right here. Oh, meow. You're full of meows, aren't you? It's a beautiful day for a ball game, today. The bands are out to get a ticket or two. From Walla Walla, Washington to Kalamazoo. It's a beautiful day for a home run, but even a triple's okay. We're gonna cheer and boo and raise a hullabaloo at the ball game. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed that song. I don't know if it still does, but for as long as I listened to it, Dodger baseball games started with that song. On the radio. Dodger baseball is on the air. What's the deal with that box lid? I guess that's not really full. Uh-oh. Look what's inside your house. Everybody starts to panic. Everybody start to run. Everybody start to feel afraid 'cause it's a Moth, son. Yes, that's right. There's a moth inside the house. Get along, little mothy. Get along. Go on now. Who do you think you are? The queen of the moths? Eric, eternal ruler. Wow. It's dark outside, alright. It's like almost 8 p.m. Alright, moth, I guess you're staying inside, huh?
Sorry about that.
It's not your fault, it's the moth's fault. Yeah, I was like, go outside. He's like, no, I'm good.
Thanks for the coffee.
I didn't just make it with my fingers. I made it with my heart. Although it's 3:39 there, huh? In the morning. What time is it in Italy compared to here? That's where the Olympics are, right? Italy?
Yeah.
What time is it there compared to here?
I don't know.
It's 6 hours one way or the other, if I remember correctly.
They're ahead of us.
Okay, if they're ahead of us, then that means that that if I would get up like at 4 in the morning or something, it'll probably be starting. But it's fine. They have it on like replay on Peacock, so
it's kind of like when it was in Paris. Like we saw a lot of like the
replays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we get up early, we'll be able to see, or when we stay up late. Like it might be. Hold on, let me check.
So they're 6 hours later, or more than that?
So like, I'm not sure.
Seems like it might be more than that. It might be from that might be from the East Coast. Maybe it's like 9 hours then.
Italy. It's 4:43
in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, that's 9 hours. 8, 9, 10, 11, midnight, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 9 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's 6 hours from the East Coast. Smoke a cig? I will smoke a cig when the coffee is ready. I'm waiting for that because
You're a really good boy and we love you.
My name was Eric. I lived on the 2nd floor. Your name was Eric, huh? Oh, well, my name is Eric. So, I assumed you were talking to me.
She made it so far.
She's ready to eat some pancakes, she says.
Pancakes?
Yeah, don't eat your pancakes before they're hatched. You still have to walk out of there.
Oh.
You have to cover a dense brush filled with venomous cobras that lurk in thick grass. So Erin's beginning her long journey at 7:10 in the morning. I'm kind of in high grass, she says. I can't see what's exactly on the ground. Boy, we were at the DMV the other day, and this lady in line, she could not have been more vehemently opposed to marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
She was just spitting all kinds of venom about pot and pot smokers and how terrible they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I just,
She even threw her like nephews under the bus.
yeah, well, she obviously had a little bit of a problem, some kind. Who knows what makes people have those kind of strong opinions about things like that?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, I can understand almost if you've got a lot of drinkers in your family and you have problems with them getting drunk and all that kind of stuff that you might make this call a little bit, but even then you'd be misattributing the problem. Regardless, uh, thinking about weed seems so strange to be so feel so strongly about such an insignificant something that impacts people fairly insignificantly.
No, it really is insignificant.
You're walking on thorns. Ow, ow, ow. Your
She's
feet
walking
are
on.
hurting. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
The woman in black resembles Mona Lisa. Is she Italian? Are you Italian, darling?
I'm half Italian, but I'm all American.
Yeah.
But yeah, half Italian, my dad's side. Do I look like the Mona Lisa? I take it as a compliment. I'm not laughing.
Her, she's got a meow kind of last name, maiden name.
Yeah, I didn't know I could keep it.
What causes more problems, like cannabis or alcohol? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that alcohol does. You never really hear of people telling stories about that time they got high and did something stupid. Italians made the East Coast what it is, so potato, tomato. Yeah.
Yeah.
Long Island.
Yeah. Like I think my great grandfather was a immigrant from Ellis Island. Or somehow he was an immigrant.
Would you say the iconic Long Island accent is in Bob's Burgers? The Mom and Bob's Burgers?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty iconically
Yeah.
Long Island.
It really is. Crazy Long Island.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna maybe put another one of those on. But then I'm gonna go outside, smoke a cigarette, chat with you guys for a couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna head on out. Let's see. What seems like another good episode to rewatch? Of course, Rachel and I have watched like every single episode that
At
there
this point,
is.
yeah. There was a point where you had seen all of them and I caught up. Now I think we've seen all of them.
Yeah. Not today, Satan. What happened? No, I don't want that. I want not today, Satan. That seems like a good episode. I wonder if I could just.
You're a cute one. It's different.
You're a cute one. Mr. Grinch. Not today, Satan. I want to watch this one. Alright, I'm gonna go make myself a coffee. We're gonna let this one play for a little bit while I get my coffee. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna have a cigarillo. Then I'll probably come back in and just watch this show. You might be asking yourself, Eric, you drank that little drink. Do you feel high? Or do you, punk? And the answer is yes, I do feel high. But I also don't feel.
You do. You do feel high.
I do feel high, but I also don't feel too high.
That's good.
So that's good. Alright. We're going to stir it up, little darling. We found an episode of Naked and Afraid that I'm excited to watch, even though I've seen it before at some point. I kind of feel like I'm building up to the new season.
Can I have request something? Christmas wrapping paper.
Oh yeah, is it in the attic?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go get that. Let me have a cigarette, then I'll go get that.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Where's the tape? In the...
Look to the drawer to your right there, maybe? No, not, yeah, that one. Is it in there? If not, then it's in the battery drawer. Local redemption. I'm a lady with a long red ponytail and ginger skin, and I'm gonna go out into the desert where there's no shade and super hot sunshine. Because, obviously, I'm a genius. Then they got Cowboy Joe here. He's got like a long ponytail, like Indian, Native American style ponytail, and he's got a Fu Manchu kind of mustache, beard combo. She is too ginger for this weather. She's already sunburned and she just got out of the truck. She is going after the record for world's fastest sunburn. He says, I sure hope my partner doesn't get under my skin the way these prickly pear cactuses do. Well, now they mean that. Where are my cigarettes? Well, what is one hurdle you cannot overcome if it's between you and smoking a cigarette? Not having cigarettes. I do have them, but not with me. So, we return inside to once again prove the axiom. Eric almost never brings everything he needs outside before he goes outside. When live streaming, at least. Well, I think that's probably often enough true in real life to go back in and get me a drink. This is not real life. This is fake life right here. I'm faking my life so that you can watch it on YouTube. Hey, hey, hey. Look at me go, faking my life. What do you know? I'm such an actor. Ho ho ho. All these lines were written before. What's the brand you smoke? Marlboro Reds. So anyway, these ones always make me start to cringe out the gate because one of the people, in this case the lady, is very ginger, red haired, very sunburn prone skin, and they're out in the desert. I feel a lot of sympathetic ouch for sunburn stuff. Fortunately, Dr. Red Taco, I'm not a cowboy. Ergo, I'm safe. That's why that cowboy smokes Newports. Good point. Well said, well done, sir. You've saved yourself from a certain death. Now you're going to live forever. So, strange times, strange days. What are we doing? Hey, hey, hey. Cameron's coming up tomorrow to visit. And eventually, like on Tuesday, to take me back down to Los Angeles. Although, I don't have to wait until Monday to go down there, in theory. I talked to him about it, but I could get that when we get back. I don't really need it for the trip. I'm not really looking forward to it very much at all, actually. Well, I would just generally make the claim that they got cancer from being cowboys then. If like all these cowboys get cancer, what should you first conclude? Being a cowboy gives you cancer. I mean, obviously they have lots of other things in common. They all ate food. They all adhered to a 7-day week. Could be any number of those things. Let's not talk about mortality stuff. It's depressing. Instead, let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Who would like to go on a safari with me? I wonder how many people booked like African safaris thinking, oh, this is like they're gonna take me surfing, but instead they went out and looked at animals in Africa. Why don't they put on more duct tape than just that? Why don't they do a better job? Hello, Elpidio Nunez. Adventure does await. Oh, death. Oh, death. Won't you pass me over for another year? It's a song by Camper Van Beethoven. It might be a cover or something, but I think they wrote it. I was surprised that we got the wrong answer from AI today when we asked such a fairly straightforward question. I asked, what other albums is Yellow Submarine on besides the album Yellow Submarine? And it didn't come up with, in its answer, Revolver, which I guess Yellow Submarine is on Revolver. And I then asked it, well, what song comes after Here, There, and Everything on Revolver? And it said, Good Day Sunshine. And then we looked it up, and it actually was Yellow Submarine.
Mm-hmm. Eric was right.
It doesn't shock, it wouldn't shock me if I was wrong or right about that. It was just kind of an associative memory, right? But what does shock me is that AI was so wrong about it.
Mm-hmm. So wrong.
Well, they've got a lovely little pool here to hang out at.
On Naked and Afraid?
Yeah.
I remember this one.
Yeah. I remember it, sort of. I don't remember exactly what happened, really, but. Hello, Alex Holdfast. Maybe you should have specified LP tape or disc. Don't just drink that straight out of there. You think that's safe? I don't think so. She must get sick. Do you remember if she gets sick?
I don't remember.
All right, this duct tape's coming off. Along with my inhibitions. Not sure I like how AI is taking over. Well, um, in this instance, I'm glad we checked it because otherwise I would have just been under the impression that I must have had it back to back on a mixtape or something. But that wouldn't really not make any sense because I probably would never have put Here, There, and Everywhere on a mixtape. Back when I was a teenager. Not that it's not a good song, but it wasn't the kind of Beatles song I put on my mixtapes when I was a teenager.
When I was a teenager, though, yes.
Rachel would have.
Although, no, I didn't listen to mixtapes.
But if you had been making mixtapes of songs, including various bands, including the Beatles, well, even back then I was making mixtapes that were more in the vein of chappy tracks, right? Which doesn't really have any slow songs on it.
No, not really.
But you probably had a more diversified.
I didn't make a lot of mixes because I would just like buy a CD and then put it on shuffle.
If you had made mixes, do you think you would have put Here, There, and Everywhere on one of them?
It doesn't stand out to me as one that I would.
It's a crazy beautiful song, and at the same time, it's
I don't know.
it's like you gotta be in a certain mood for it or something. She's just gonna drink that directly out of the stream. I think she should not do that. When there's a snake around, I can smell it. They got a distinct odor. There is one. California King said, you can't kill that. Those things are threatened or something. That's a different color one than the one that we saw, but I'm glad it got away. It's a lovely snake. You know, they call rattlesnakes the gentleman's snake because it gives you a warning. Like, all this stuff is AI generated, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
Where's the off switch for AI? There is no off switch for AI. I mean, mean, the alternative is kind of worse. It's like trying to dig through search results yourself. Generally, I find it's reasonably reliable for. I mean, I don't know. I don't double check it much. But no, don't get the snake. Oh, don't get it. That's such a beautiful snake. It's a shame they're gonna get it. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, I don't think AI is really causing any problems. I didn't like to see that. I'm such a softy pants these days. Like seeing them kill a snake is gonna make me sad.
Is that what they're going after?
I got it. Yeah. Oh well, that's life and the harsh reality of the wilds. You know, nothing you can do about it.
I think I would probably cry. I've never killed an animal.
Yeah. We'll soon be a cashless society. Will it? I don't know. People, people are somewhat attached to cash, I think. We're going to be going from 107 degrees a day to 40 degrees at night. So we're going to get some palm fronds. We're going to build a windbreak. We're going to get some grass. Build a bed. It's going to be softer than rocks. Hollywood is worried with what AI can do. Well, I'm not too worried about that. I got more important things to worry about than that.
I mean, that happens in Hollywood. It goes through transitions where, like, not everything will survive. You know, with the talkies, people who had a strange or, off-putting voice were no longer, like, in the business.
Yeah, what I think Hollywood's worried about is that somebody soon enough will be able to make a show like this entirely with AI, have it be indistinguishable from this, not have to pay any cast, crew,
Yeah.
actors, or anything. Just have to write it and
God.
AI make it.
How?
I don't know about that though. I mean, maybe might be a while till they can do that. I think.
There was a Vogue issue with Ariana Grande, and she, in one of the pictures, has 6 fingers, and people caught on to it fast, because like it was like an AI mistake. Yeah, so it went viral for having 6 fingers.
Well, AI was notorious early on in the process anyway for having trouble doing hands.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes sense. In art, that's one of the most difficult things to do is hands.
So as the wind chill down to 39, they are in the dark. They have a little bit of a fire. They're worried that they're going to run out of firewood, and so I see what they're saying. They're saying, should we go out in the dark to get more firewood? Humphrey is going to try to do so. He goes out there. Says, it may not be the best decision I ever made, but we just need to get some sleep tonight. Do I like Michael Jackson? Not particularly. He's got a couple good songs, I guess. I mean, it's kind of like hard not to smile when you hear, like, you got to be starting something, you got to be starting something, you got to be starting something, got to be starting something. That's a pretty good song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's got Michael Jackson has also got a SI kind of place in my memory because I was whatever age I was when like Thriller came out and stuff. So people
Definitely
tend,
has an SI link to you.
yeah, and people tend to have stronger SI links to certain periods of their life than others. You know.
Oh, sure. And for me, like, music is a big part of that.
Yeah. What do you mean, like the teenage memories?
Like, Teenage Beyond, too.
Yeah. Well, these days I try to be as forward thinking as possible. It's easy for me to get depressed thinking about the past.
And, yeah. You don't want to stay there. But, like, you know, you're it could be of that time, too. Like, what could, like, the memory you have of Michael Jackson, like, that was very of its time. Like, he was very big when Thriller came out.
I guess it makes me kind of more acutely feel my mortality, my age,
Mm.
and the passage of time. Spend much time in those things. Like I noticed, sometimes I like to watch these videos by this guy Paul Van Scott, I think his name is, and he does these videos like the worst shows of 1984, and then they'll show the ones that are at the bottom of the Nielsen ratings. So he'll do little clips of each one.
Do you
And
remember?
no, I never remember any of those specific shows. They were at the bottom of the ratings for a reason, you know. But the vibe and the whole the whole aesthetic vibe, quality of picture, you know, kind of writing, kind of acting, all of that, it like takes me to a very specific place, you know.
Yeah, I do. Well, that's why I'm like comfort watching girls right now because it takes me back to like a very specific time. Like,
Well, yeah, that's you got a more positive relationship with the past than I do in that regard.
mm,
Like I don't mind rewatching a couple of old episodes of Naked and Afraid, you know.
well, maybe that's where like SI eighth kind of helps. Like, even though it's like one of my favorite shows, like I I haven't watched it as often enough to remember exactly what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's 6 seasons, so it's enough to where I can forget. Um,
Yeah, that's a fair amount of seasons.
yeah. Um,
They're only on night two. Oh, they don't make it. They must not make it.
oh shit, they're only on night two?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, it's
halfway
halfway
through the episode and
over.
they're only on night two. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, it's true, Alex Holdfast. So, like, I.
Colder than a witch's titty in a brass bra doing push-ups in the snow. But first we need firewood. So let's see. At least one of them is going to tap out fairly soon. Maybe both of them. I don't know. If they only are on day 2, halfway through the episode, then they probably aren't going to make it very long. Well, you about ready to wrap up the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I am too. So thanks a lot for being here. We'll see you next time. I'm not sure what we're going to watch right now, but maybe we'll find something interesting. Until next time, hasta la vista.